Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about the nonsense visualization of Airbnb listing in New York City by using Tableau. My name is Chuyang. I will present the beginning of our presentation today. Here is the things we are going to talk about today. The first is our data introduction. The second is our research problem. The third one is our data visualization. We are going to use the 5 different analysis tools to explore our questions. The next one is our actionable intelligence and the application of the intelligence. So here is our data introductions. Our data is called Airbnb listing in New York City, and we have the total on 30,408 observations. And those data, it came from the 2008 and the 2050s. So we are also going to use the 10 different factors to explore our data. And second is our research problems. We are going to talk about the 5 different questions from the 4 different parts. The first, for the neighborhood part, we want to explore the Airbnb price change in the New York City from the different time and which areas Airbnb can get the most booking number. And for the Airbnb part, we want to know the top 20 Airbnb listing in New York City. And for the zone type, what kind of zone type can get a higher revenue rating in the different neighborhood? And for the price part, how is the average price change based on the location? So here is our data visualization. The first analysis, we created a bar chart to show the Airbnb price change in the New York City from different time. We can see the trends in the Airbnb price from the different area of the NYU city between the 2008 and the 2050. And Manhattan continued to be the highest price area for the Airbnb. And we also find very interesting facts. It after the financial crash in the 2008, Airbnb price in New York City has always been rebounded between the 2010 until the 2020. And here is our second analysis. We created a map to show the which areas Airbnb can get the most booking number. We believe the numbers of Airbnb revenue represent the numbers of the booking. And the Manhattan's area is at the center, spreading to the booking part. And Manhattan has been the most popular area for Airbnb for almost 10 years. So when the investment company want to explore the new Airbnb listing in New York City, we can make the recommendation that Manhattan is the best choices in terms of the booking numbers and the price. And then I will handle our presentation to our team members, Xiaotong Ding.
Everyone, this is Xiaotong Ding. So I will talk about the analysis 3, the top 15 Airbnb in New York. In this analysis, our group choose 2 metrics, which are Airbnb names and its review scores rating. The Tableau analysis shows the top 15 Airbnbs in New York City. So we can see the hottest Airbnb in Parks is Park Slope Green Guest House, which has the largest average review scores rating. And the Airbnb is in 15 rooms with an ensuite bathroom desk. From the chart and the Airbnb information, we can see that the most of these Airbnb are private room and have traffic convenience. This is analysis 4. In this analysis 4, we want to figure out what kinds of room type can get a high review rating in a different neighborhood. In this analysis, our group chose 3 metrics. From the bar chart, we can see that for the entire room, Brooklyn has the highest average review score rating of 93, while Staten Island has 90.4. The private room in Bronx has the highest average review score rating, while the Manhattan has the lowest 91. For the shared room, we can see that there is no shared room in Staten Island. The Bronx neighborhood has the highest average review scores rating, which is 91.6, while Brooklyn has the lowest 89.9. So when we suggest the investor, we need to let them know if they want to invest Airbnb in Brooklyn, it will be better to do an entire room. In the Bronx, the area will be better to do a private room and a share room. So this is analysis 5. We want to know how is the average price change based on the location. From the bar chart, we can see conclude Airbnb in Manhattan has the highest average price is 198.5 and the Bronx has the lowest average price is 94.7. This average price is considered other metrics like room types and best. Since the Manhattan is the heart of the New York City, it is reasonable that Manhattan Airbnb has the highest average price. Apart from that, the summary shows the New York Airbnb average price for a night is 137.9, which is lower than the Manhattan Airbnb's average price. If the investor chooses to invest in Airbnb in Manhattan, the ratio of return will be significant. So here is our dashboard. We put 5 analyses in this dashboard. So this part is talk about the actionable intelligence. So from the above information, what can we meaning and trends is like enhance an organization market success while assisting with forecasting. The secondly is offer us some useful information about New York's Airbnb chains, like price versus location. In this way, we can let our investor know the latest market situation to make sure they will not get behind the Airbnb game. The last one is that investor can use actionable intelligence to help them decide whether to invest in a particular property or neighborhood or to go somewhere else for a property because it will have great significance. It will have a great influence on the investor. This part is talking about the application of intelligence. So what can we do about this intelligence? The first one is we know most of New York visitors want to stay in areas that are convenient for transportation. The second is that the Manhattan area is the central area of the New York City. We would suggest to investor to invest in Airbnb in Manhattan to get the highest ratio. Information can make our investors stand out from the Airbnb competition by providing up-to-date and comprehensive information on Airbnb market. Our Airbnb management company will differentiate itself from the competition. Thank you. Here is our presentation.